Okay. I don't know how well you guys can hear me, so I'm gonna go and do that test really quickly. Alright, that's good. Okay, so as the title says, I'm simply going to be building the LOSSAN corridor in TRS2019. It's been a while since I worked on this route, actually. So, let me get back into that. You'll notice right off the bat, I have a decent amount on here. So, let me just go over what I already have. This is CP Sarah, right by, this is just south of San Juan Capistrano. And this is almost 100%, like 1-to-1 accurate. Obviously, nobody's perfect. I wouldn't be able to perfectly recreate it, but this is about as close as I could get it. Now, obviously, I'm only talking about the track layout here. The platform and, like, the quote-unquote scenery surrounding this is not accurate. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. But all these tracks are laid out almost to what it is in real life. I even have the railroad crossings ready for whenever I decide to do that. I also have it updated to 2021, where there's CP Camino, Tribuco, and all that. There's a little Metrolink spur where they keep the IEOC sets. Over here we have the Laguna Niguel Mission Viejo station. CP Crown. Whatever this spur is, I see it here every time. I have no idea what it is. I just said it was a Mao spur because I've seen Mao in there once or twice in my lifetime. And we got CP Solo. Then the tracks were straight for a while. Over here is where all the it's like where the trampoline park is. There's the old Toys R Us. There's Best Buy. That's what this is, or what it's going to be. This is where they're working on some intersection with like the freeway. And if you keep following the tracks, I don't have the intermediate signals yet. I haven't placed those down, like the ones at Lead and Garver and all that. But actually I haven't placed down most of the signals. It's your CP Bake, and you can see there are not signals. But I did get the whole Irvine siding, including these little extra parts where they kept the rail train when that was around. The rail train was pretty cool. Wait, I'm forgetting. I uploaded videos of me building this part, I think. CP Tinkham. This is the long, straight section between Irvine and Santa Ana that crosses through milepost 177.4, 23,484 feet. It was like 8 miles if I remember correctly. This was Harvard Avenue. There's Tustin. Here's CP Aliso. Here's Red Hill Avenue. And then I never uploaded the video of it yet, but I did do the Irvine Industrial Complex. It took me a while, about 2 or so hours, but I got every little spur. I didn't add the buildings or anything, but I put down where there are railroad crossings. And yeah, there's the Irvine Industrial Complex. Looks a little funky from the map view, because it's just like the track goes from here, over here, and there's yoinks around. And then there's the lovely milepost 177.4 with whatever the hell the name of the other two streets were and Lyons Avenue. And then this one, I forget the name of the street. And here's CP 4th Street. Obviously, it doesn't go only this far in real life. I need to have it go way farther. I might do that eventually. This is where the UP LOA 32 runs every Monday and Wednesday. I'm kind of just slacking on doing that part because I don't really feel like it. Then there's the wonderful Santa Ana station. Very accurate. Look at the Amtrak building right here. So realistic. CP Lincoln. And the tracks through this just as they can. And then the 9 million crossings at Orange. And then here's CP Maple. And that's basically where I left off. I built all of the Olive sub. So it does go all the way to CP Atwood on the San Bernardino sub. But like, only like this part of Atwood. Also, I think that turn is a lot tighter in real life. It doesn't matter. Also, now that I'm looking at it, I really don't know why this track is here, the one right here, because it's never used, ever. It probably used to be used, but it's not anymore, as far as I'm aware. Maybe RCal 0162 uses it once or twice, every once in a blue moon, who knows. So sometimes that goes down the Olive sub, sometimes it goes down through Anaheim. It's really random what it does. Okay, enough of that. Let me finally start doing something. So you guys can't see it, but what I do to measure the distances is I use Google Earth and kind of just measure a bunch of distances between certain locations. And to get it more accurate, I do it in feet. So 553 feet, there's a railroad crossing. 553 feet from this switch, to be exact. And I didn't mean to put that there. This is the painful process of doing this highly accurately. And then that crossing lasts approximately 106 feet. Doesn't tell me what street it is though. This crossing does have a median in real life, so I'll add that when I actually do the crossing. Oopsie. I remember on my Mac, before I got my PC, I was doing something similar to this, but only instead of starting at a random location like San Juan, I started at I believe in Commerce. I forget. I don't think I did Union Station. I started with Commerce, and it actually looked pretty good. Sadly, I was not able to salvage that route once I switched over to this Windows PC, but it's not the end of the world. Either way, there were some small inaccuracies on that route that hopefully will not be there in the completion of this route. But this route will not be completed for a very long time. I can say that. Because just building a single railroad crossing like this takes like 5 minutes. Okay. And then from this crossing, guess what? There's another railroad crossing in about, I'd say it's close to 1,000 feet. 1,413 feet. And it's completely straight. So, okay, you know what? I'll worry about that crossing in a minute. How far from the switch is there a curve? I'll worry about the curve after CP Stadium. CP Stadium starts right after the Anaheim station, which is unnecessarily long. If any of you have been to the Anaheim train station, you will quickly notice it is really long for really no reason. Okay, there's 7,650 feet between this switch and CP Stadium. Oops. I let go of it. And I made it too long. Oops. Okay, let's just back that down. 7,650 feet. Oh yeah, the Anaheim station is called the Arctic station. I really don't know why they called it the Arctic station. Like, it's not cold as far as I'm aware, first of all, and second of all, like, what is the name representing? Like, the Anaheim station has like this really cool, oh shit, it has this really cool glass building that like glows up at night. It's really cool, and I just don't understand where the name Arctic comes from. If anyone like knows the answer to that, please tell me. I really want to know why they call it the Arctic station. It makes zero sense whatsoever. Oh, it's off by a little bit. Ooh, that's painful. Let me straighten this. And then I'll get the more accurate lengths in a second. Shit. As you can tell, working with this is quite a struggle. It is not the easiest thing in the world. You really have to be patient with this. $7,650 feet. There we go. Alright, I'm going to line up the other track with this. Also, this is absolutely random, but doing CP Maple was quite a pain. I had to redo it like 3 times, because the first 2 were like just off by a little bit, and it was kind of annoying. Maple is a interesting control point. If you've seen some of my old Train Z routes, like the ones on Train Z Mobile, I had a lot of like knockoffs of CP Maple because I just really liked the control points ever since I was a kid. It's like kind of cool. I always just like found it interesting how the 2 tracks just like go completely away from each other, never to see each other again. And also that there's a railroad crossing on it. I find that interesting. I've wanted to go fanning at the spot just like once or twice, see what it's like. I've just never gotten by to doing it yet. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Now the distance in between those 2 crossings. (1,412 feet). If I do ever release this route, that's if I ever finish it, I'm gonna leave all these here. So you guys, if you guys ever go to edit this, you can really see how much was really put into this to make sure it was accurate. And also, if you guys are like adding anything to help you guys keep some of the things accurate, like if you're wanting to add any other control points, if some are added, you can have somewhat accurate lengths, because you can see right here. Well, it's kind of invisible, but the average switch on the Surfliner to diverge over from main 1 to main 2 or 2 to 1 is about 415 feet. This also depends on where it is. Like for some reason this one is 315 feet. This one's 385. But if I remember correctly, the average is about 415. 420 feet. It was around 415 or 420. This one's 485. Again, it also depends on where it is. So like if where that one was, I believe that was CP Aliso. That was either Aliso or Bake. That's Bake. So this must be... Oh, this is Tinkham. The reason this one's 485 feet is because track speed here is like 70. So they want to be able to have the trains diverge at like 60 rather than like 35 at Maple. You get the idea. So let me get the length of that one railroad crossing. 115 feet. Okay, now let's get the Anaheim station. Oh, wait. There's a spur. Let's see. From the edge of the railroad crossing to that spur, it's 560 feet. Okay. It ends up 40 feet away. And that takes up a distance of 345 feet. Whoop. There we go. And the spur is about 275 feet long. And there we go. There's our spur. If you've rolled by here on a train, you'll notice they kind of just keep a bunch of grain cars here. It's always 4 of them. It's usually either 4 or 3, I forget. But they never move, as far as I'm aware. I never see them go anywhere. They probably do that stuff at night. Oh, of course. There's another railroad crossing before the Anaheim station. How could I forget? Between that other crossing and this one, it's 2,320 feet. And this crossing lasts 100 feet. Okay, that's the last crossing to the station. Oops. The station is 1,005 feet from the crossing. And then the station itself, oh my god. Station itself is 1,990 feet. Yeah, might just be me. That seems just a little long for a station that only sees a maximum of a 6-car set on a normal basis. There's one thing I don't get about when I'm doing this. This happens a lot with the bigger distances. I don't know if Google Earth is wrong, or if when I do this, I just get a little bit short sometimes. Because in between the station and CP Stadium is 55 feet, which is this distance. But the distance between that first railroad crossing and CP Stadium was 7,650 feet, which ends here. So, I'm gonna go with the smaller measurements just because those are more likely accurate compared to the other one. Compared to the longer measurement. Because it can't be exactly sure. Okay, now let me add the actual station, because that needs to be here. Platform. You know what? I'll just go to the orange station, get the platform. Because I don't want to find it. Time for a ridiculously long platform. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen the Anaheim station and haven't seen a Surfliner set in comparison, let me show you guys. So, an average Surfliner consists of an F-59, two business class cars, a cafe, two coaches, and a cab car. Now, there's like an extra 1,500 feet of room. For whatever reason they could come up with, this extra part of the platform was apparently necessary. And Metrolink isn't any different, really. They used to do 6-car sets, but now they do 5. So let me get the longest set possible. The longest set possible for the moment. Where's my MP36? Here it is. Okay, here's a Metrolink MP36. Let me get some Hyundai cars. Whoops. Myrtle-Link. Whoopsie. Okay. The fact that I can fit a Metrolink set and an Amtrak set both on this platform and still have a good 700 feet is a little concerning. I just want to know the thought process behind this station. Why is this long of a platform necessary ever? It's just not necessary. It's not needed. They never use the remaining 700 feet of this platform. I've never seen them use it. I could fit like a quadruple set in here, which would never happen ever. But it'd be kind of funny. Let's see. How about that OCS that rolled through? Let's do the 16-car OCS, just to make it a bit more realistic. Where's my 25th anniversary? Whoops, not 325th anniversary. That'd be crazy. Okay. We've got 60. These are the wrong numbers, but it doesn't matter. 6022, 6179, and 5872. Wow. I had 3 chances to spawn in at least one of them that showed up in real life. Not one of them. Okay. Anyways. Where are my OCS cars? Let's just do the coaches. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This still fits, and there's extra room. Is this really necessary? Like, I really want to know, is this necessary? There's a good 400-ish feet still behind a 16-car OCS. Actually, when it rolled through Anaheim, it had 2 engines, and it was going the other way. So let me just flip this around, put it at the other end. There we go. This is exactly what it looked like, pretty much. Just minus all the scenery. I just want to know why this is necessary. Like, when is this ever needed? Like, I don't get it. A 16-car BNSF OCS still doesn't cover the entire station. And none of the other platforms are even like a third of this size. And actually, I think the one in San Juan is about a third. San Juan's a pretty long one too, but... And Oceanside, but Oceanside's different. I just don't get Anaheim. It's so unnecessarily long that I've spent like the last 10 minutes just talking about it. It's just dumb. We don't need this much room for a passenger station. Let's see. What about I don't know. What else can I fit in here? Let's see how many Surfliner sets I can fit in there. Whoops, it spawned and facing the wrong way. So let's see. We've got 1 set right here. Let's say the F-59 spotted right at the end. We got 1. Really telling me I can't combine them? Okay, fine. Let me do this. Oh, wait, whoa. Well, we gotta reverse that. This would be the weirdest Amtrak set ever, but... Really? It flipped around? Why? Well, we got 2 reverse sets in here now. Yeah, so... Just to give you guys another example, 3 Amtrak sets combined still doesn't take up the entire station. This looks really funny, seeing like 12 cars just all right next to each other, and they're all Surfliners too. Make a rare Amtrak mid-DPU. Let's see, can we fit a 4th set? Nah, it stops at like 3.5, so... Anaheim is built for about 3.5 Amtrak sets. Why this is necessary? I am questioning every single day. I really don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me why this much room is necessary. That is a lot of passengers. And honestly, there's never this many people getting off. You can never fill 24 passenger cars with people on the Surfliner. It just doesn't happen. Let's see. If I remove the engines from the middle, make this a little bit more cursed. Do they at least all fit? Still no. Okay. I can make this fit. Just spot the first door off of there, and there we go. Now every car should be on the platform a bit. There we go. I think if I do this, it'll work too. I can have every door on there if I spot. If this concept were to exist in real life, oh my god, this is ridiculous. You'd have to spot it so perfectly. Yeah. It would work. Every door would be on the platform. It would just be a ridiculously precise spot. And also, this set would be really ridiculous, too. You can probably hear my dogs barking like crazy. Yeah, don't mind that. Anyways. You know, but before I move on from this, I just gotta see how many Metrolink sets can fit in here. Let's do a 6-star set with MP36s. Oh, this time it's spawned in facing the right way. Cab car leading. Let's spot it like that, so we can have the most length possible onto the platform. Oh my god. Why can't I combine the sets? Why is that so hard? Oh, my sister's home. Dang it. Midstream. Let's see, we can fit 3 Metrolink sets. Almost the 4th one. It should be about the same as the Amtrak's. Cab car mid DPUs. Yeah, this is a really cursed Metrolink set, so pretend this doesn't exist. But yeah, so this is what I imagine the Anaheim platform is built for. This is what is needed to fill it. Honestly, I don't think one MP36 can pull all these, but it'd be kind of cool. You know, I'm gonna save this transist and try it out later. Cursed Metrolink cert. Alright, well, let me get that other platform on there, build CP Stadium, and move on. But this is ridiculous. Should really send some of these questions to Metrolink. Just be like, hey, why is Anaheim so long for no reason? Like, when I think of, like, okay, so I think I know why it's so long. It just didn't need to be this long. They extended the platform for the Angels trains, I believe, so they could have, like, multiple sets on there for some reason. Because I've gone to an Angels game before by taking the train there and back. And when we were going home, they had multiple sets on the platform. On, like, one side. And, like, it was interesting, but still unnecessarily long. Like, they didn't need this much room. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably overthinking this. I overthink a lot of things, but let's get on to a CP Stadium. Oh yay, it goes to a curve, and then there's CP College and all that. Hang on. Let me check the thing. You guys don't know what the thing is, and you guys will not be able to see what it is. I gotta... Okay, so where LOA 32 comes on from, that is part of CP Stadium. College is simply the diamonds. Okay. So, let me get the lengths. Okay, the first switch is 275 feet. Huh, it's gonna fit in here. Surprisingly. It's more like that tiny little dot of room. Okay, perfect. And then 635 feet on the slightest curve possible. I don't know why it's such a big distance between the two. Well, there's a bridge. That might explain it. All the other switches have like a couple hundred feet max in between the two diverges. But Stadium over here has 630 feet for whatever reason. Okay, that is not how a curve works. There we go. Let me just line it up with the actual thing for a second. There we go. And then how long is that? $370 feet continuing this light curve. To make sure it kind of stays on a curve, I gotta keep going back and forth with what I'm doing here. Oh, of course! Why wouldn't there be a railroad crossing on this too? Just wonderful. Yay. And from that switch to the next switch is another 570 feet, continuing this light curve. Whoops. Ah, yes, quality curve. The curve just suddenly gets sharper. I'll try and fix that. Yeah, that should be good. Just some quick stops in the curve randomly. Can I make this smoother? There we go. There we go. That looks a bit better. No! Uh-oh. Man, this is going great so far. Okay, let me make sure that's still 570 feet. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll focus on that railroad crossing later. Okay, let me focus on everything besides the switch right now. This is the longest curve in history. Oh my god. Okay. So, goes on for quite a while. 4,880 feet. That's wonderful. Let me add a few more of these things. Let me add a few more just in case. This is a pretty long curve. You don't realize how long something is until you try and recreate it. And that's when you really understand something and start to be grateful for the people who took the time to build it in real life rather than a simulation. $4,880 feet. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, that should be light enough. That actually turned out really good. Feet. Okay, so then from here, 325 feet away. That's too far. And the tracks end up 30 feet away. There we go. Screenshot taken? What did I do? What? Okay. What did the screenshot? Hang on. Let me type that again. Just so I can make sure it was nothing with that. I don't even know what button I pressed. I just screenshot. Okay. I'll check my keybinds later. Let me get back to this. Oop, that's messed up. Okay. Now time for that switch. Perfect. And a long ass curve all the way over here. This is the first diamond I've had to make so far when doing the LOSSAN corridor. And it's not going to be the last. I can confirm that. There's a giant one in Hobart. Soto Junction, to be specific. And there is a... Ooh, that's not good. That's fixable, though. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I don't think tracks look like that when they curve. They don't do this. You know what? I'll just line this up really quickly. And that's better, I think. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, now that that madness is over, 755 feet. Is it still 30 feet? Yeah, it is. You can probably hear my dogs. Just ignore that. Okay. From here, 175 feet. Hundred feet. Okay, now I add the second UP track that's right here for some reason. It's never really used as far as I'm aware. That track lasts from the switch 880 feet. My Google Earth just broke. I was looking at it, and it just decided to die. Any minute now. There we go. Gotta get back to where I was. $290. Now, the turn isn't that sharp, it's more like this. Okay. Now, this is a classic Union Pacific thing. This other track goes right. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. It goes along with this other track and goes to connect with it, but it doesn't actually connect to it. This is a standard Union Pacific move. Like, it goes right up to the switch and everything, and then just boom. Just decides, nah. Yeah, this is a total Union Pacific thing. Nobody else would do this. Only Union Pacific. So basically, these switches right here exist simply so the train can derail. I don't know. I don't know why it's here. And the tracks from that switch go straight for 200 feet. Or that quote-unquote switch. And 465 feet to the left, and we've got ourselves a switch. Okay. $1,070 feet. This is looking good so far. Okay, this track continues going straight for about a mile. That is totally straight. Okay, 5,364 feet. Okay. Whoops. I'll work on that extra area later where it keeps going. Because it keeps going for a little bit. There's also a massive railroad crossing. 275 feet. $275 and 218 feet. Okay. And from here to the edge of that, it's 178 feet. Yoink. Okay. Just had to deal with something, so my mic was muted for a second. 178 feet. Wait, how's that possible? Whatever. Guess I'll try it. Yeah, 218 feet. No, it's 290 feet. That's where I messed up. $160 feet. $325 feet. $68 feet. 460 feet. Alright, once I'm done with this little UP thing, I'm probably going to end the stream. It's been about 2 hours. $460. And then, how many feet from the mains? $70 feet. Interesting. Oh boy, this is quite the industrial complex here. $285 feet. Okay, let me get the river crossings and then this stream will be over. So let's see that. The first railroad crossing is literally right next to this switch. $130 feet. Oh, you know, maybe if I added the length, that'd be a bit smart. $24 feet. $135 feet. Why is there a little break in the track? That shouldn't be there. Okay, there's those. And then from the diamond, $828 away from the diamond is that other river crossing. Whoop. $130. $7. Also 130. Okay, almost done. This one's 114 feet for some reason. Oh, I see. And there we go. There's a CP College, CP Stadium, and the unnecessarily long Anaheim Stadium, or station. Anaheim Stadium. Alright, if any of you watched through this whole thing, congratulations. I'm quite surprised I didn't bore you with all this, because this is honestly not the most entertaining thing in the world. And obviously I'm not the best commentator, although I hope you had a good laugh about me ranting about the Anaheim station being unnecessarily long for about 15 minutes. And you guys got to see how slow and painful the Train Z building is when you're trying to do it accurately like this. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'll probably do another one of these at one point or another. And don't ask for a release date on this route. I genuinely